first thing we're going to start with is the first loser of this division, the worst of this division, the suckiest of this division. That's the San Francisco 49ers, coming in hot with a 6-10 record from last season. They finished 14th in offense and 8th in defense, which is saying a lot considering the amount of injuries they had on both sides of the ball. This offseason, they lost quarterback Nick Mullins. I think he's an Eagle now. Kendrick Bourne went to the Patriots. Tevin Coleman, don't know where he is. Mikel Witherspoon went to the Seahawks. But they did sign center Alex Mack from the Falcons and Samson Ebukam, a defensive end, from the Rams. In the draft, the first pick they had, they chatted up to get third overall. They picked Trey Lance from North Dakota State. And in the second round, they picked a guard, Aaron Banks, out of Notre Dame. Traded. Why are the Niners going to have a better season than they did last year?
The main theme is that they're simply going to be healthy. I mean, that's kind of the main reason that they were last in their division, which I think we all can agree is probably the toughest division in football, like easily. With the way that the whole playoffs is kind of set up, probably all four of them should probably have made the playoffs and some other teams in other divisions, probably not because they're that good. Even the Cardinals, who, are just a victim of a very good team, a very good division. Anyway, the 49ers are just going to be fantastic. Are going to be much better than last year, at least. I have them pegged for actually winning the division, to be honest with you. The reason is because they're going to have a healthy roster. I mean, I love your pick in Trey Lance. I think that he's going to be a great early on backup to Jimmy G. I actually have a bold prediction that Jimmy G will be traded at deadline. Because Trey Lance is going to come in and take over the show. I think that Trey Lance's progression is going to be faster than expected. And then you look at what drives this team, and it's the running game. Kyle Shanahan is all about that running game type of scheme. And Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, at least before he was injured, unfortunately, this relatively recently. And then this rookie Trey Sermon, I think that he's going to be a guy that you're going to look at. And I think he's going to excel under Kyle Shanahan's system. And he's taken a lot of reps during this camp, and I think he's going to play a huge role. And you guys play that, and the Niners play that kind of tandem role where not one running back is really your main guy. You really are situational, and one running back may go off for a bunch of points, but he may not the next week because you have another guy that can pick up the slack. George Kittle, I think, is one of the best tight ends in the league, both blocking and catching. That alone is a huge boost to the offense. And then I think Brandon Ayuk is going to come out and be, what he does. And I think offensively, you guys are, the 49ers are extremely strong, are going to be extremely strong when healthy. And defensively, they're one of the best teams in the league, in my opinion. You got your star edge rusher Nick Bosa back. That's huge presence. Fred Warner is brought into the mix, and you guys rebuilt your secondary. I think you guys are going to do much better defensively in a division that is defensively heavy. You have a strong defensive division, and I think you guys are going to excel in that division. And all in all, I think that we're not going to see what we saw last year. I think that was kind of a fluke. We're going to see something similar to a 2019 San Francisco 49ers, albeit in a tougher division than even then. So it's not going to be easy, but I see them taking the division.
Love that answer. Alex, why are the Niners going to suck? I'm bracing myself for this.
Trayden, I do agree with you, and I think the other three guys will agree this is the hardest division in football. And it's the quarterback position is a question mark. We've seen one good season out of Jimmy G, and that feels like an outlier at this point. He can't stay healthy. He can't throw the ball down the field. And if he doesn't stay healthy, Trey Lance takes over. As talented as he is, and as talented as he may be, and how good of a career he might have, being a rookie in the NFL, especially in a division like this that has the defenses that this division has, it's a lot different than playing whoever the fuck you play in North Dakota State. So it's going to take some time. He may be a very talented quarterback. It's just really, really tough to trust that in a division that's this tough. If he was playing in the NFC East, maybe a little bit different. again, with the health aspect, you've already got a running back hurt. You're coming, Nick Bosa is a monster. I'm going to assume it's going to take him a little bit of time to get his feet back under him with the injuries. And this team is built to win if they can stay healthy. And like you said, Traden, they just rebuilt pretty much their entire secondary. That's also going to take some time for everyone to get, not all of it, James, calm down.
Who did they rebuild for the secondary?
Didn't everyone leave? And the only guy you had left was Jimmy Ward?
Only Richard Sherman left.
Richard Sherman is everybody, though.
Okay. Either way, I think it's going to take some time to get everyone. This whole team was hurt last year. I mean, just everyone got hurt, and they still had, a decent season for how much injuries they had. It's going to take some time, and their schedule is pretty brutal. I just don't know if they can get it all going quickly enough with the other elite teams that are in this division. And I just don't trust either of the quarterbacks, to be completely frank with you. And this is a quarterback league. That's what it is. So they could win the division, or they could go 6-11. I guess this would be this year. It wouldn't surprise me either way.
What do you think they're going to go this year?
I think they're going to go 10-7.
Traden.
13-4.
Wow. Okay. I thought they were going to go 12-5. Just piggybacking off of what you guys both said. I think they actually have a top 3 O-line with the addition of Alex Mack at center, and that run game is going to be gnarly. Jimmy G can win. I mean, he's lost like 4 games as a starter. If he's healthy, he can win. And everybody keeps bringing up the fact that he can't throw the deep ball, but that was one game where he didn't throw the deep ball, and that was the Super Bowl. He's thrown it every other game he's played in. But that's the one thing you guys fixate on.
Should have thrown it on
the biggest thing. He should have, but I mean, everybody makes mistakes, man. It's cool.
Yeah,
right? Not really.
Look at probably coaching that game,
right? And then, like, to be honest, Kyle Shanahan's going to scheme up an offense that is going to be amazing for all the running backs and Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, who will be healthy. And the fact that getting Bosa back, Andy Ford, it's going to kind of rely on D'Amico Ryans to see if he can figure out how to use them properly the way Robert Saleh did. So I think this is mostly going to be on the defense rather than the offense this season. Tyler, what do you think the record's going to be?
I got the Niners at 12-5 as well. So,
and sorry, continue.
I just said they're not going to finish first.
Okay. And Eric.
I got them at 8 and 9. Didn't they lose the defensive coach, the guy who's always going wild on the sideline?
Yeah, he went to go coach the Jets.
All right, well, they're going 8 and 9 because of it. That reason alone. They don't have the guy to hype him up on the sideline when they make a good play. 8 and 9.
That's all.
Have George Kittle.
Totally. Yeah.
George Hill, that's an NBA guy, dude.
I said George Kittle, fool.
Oh.
All right, let's move on to fantasy real fast. Quarterbacks, Jimmy G and Trey Lance, both going undrafted. Traden. Who would you rather have at the end of the season?
I don't think you could take. I can't come
to
to take either of them. If I had to pick, probably Jimmy G, just because he's a tenured quarterback in this league. I don't know what I'm getting in Trey Lance yet.
Running back position, Raheem Mostert. You mentioned ADP is at 89, so right about the bottom of the 8th round. Last year was limited to 8 games, but with the revolving door at running back, would you draft him in the 8th round?
I don't think I could draft him. I think that he would have to be a pickup only because as I mentioned in my preview, I don't know who I'm getting for on a game by game basis. It's not like Nick Chubb's probably a bad option or a bad pick because there is a little bit of sharing the load there, but he's kind of the main guy, and I don't know. I mean, Mostert's the main guy, but I mean he doesn't play 100% of every snap. It's just different. I just can't trust it.
Okay. Last but not least, George Kittle, tight end of the people. ADP is 29 currently. Would you rather have him or your boy Darren Waller?
I'm actually gonna pick George Kittle here. I just trust the offense. I trust the O-line. I trust Jimmy G's or Trey Lance's ability to throw. I just like George Kittle's position here.
Okay, I like it.